It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Howdy. As you can probably guess from the title, things didn't go so well for me at the drag strip. It wasn't anything mechanical, which was a good thing, I guess. But yeah, something physical. If you follow along my wheelie car builds, you might have a bit of a clue there, because it's something that's happened for me a couple of times in those videos, and it was quite unexpected. But let's watch the full outside car video again. You might notice first to second shift something sort of happens there. It's sort of like a stop, start, what the fuck, and then at the end of the track I'm braking before I even cross the end. So yeah, check that out. I'll come back to you in a sec. Alright, pick that up. So that was a 15.5 at 65 miles an hour, so clearly braking at the end for that time. And yeah, so let's have a little look at what happened in the car, because that's where it gets interesting. If you're squeamish, I warn you now, you may not want to look at it. So what happened there, my 1-2 shift, my shoulder dislocated. It's an anterior dislocation, so that means that it pops in to the socket, and I think on some of those clips you could probably see that I was pushing my shoulder, and you can see the rotator cuff or the bone on the top of the shoulder is actually sticking out quite far. I'll chuck up a couple of pictures here so you get a better idea of what sort of happened there. The last one with the red line will sort of show it a bit clearer, and that red line kind of indicates where my arm would normally be. You know, it sort of bulges out from here, not sort of just goes in and straight down. So yeah, just to give you a bit of a clue what's happening there. It is a problem that I've had for a little while now. I've had multiple dislocations in about the last 10 months, and I am waiting on a surgery. My shoulder is very rooted, but this was very unexpected because it's not the sort of position where I normally have a problem, and I've been thrashing my car plenty on the streets without having any issues like this. So yeah, I guess things are just getting worse and worse, and it's happening easier and easier, unfortunately. So here's a couple of those clips to give you a bit of insight as to what happened. Cringy, isn't it? But the best part's yet to come. I didn't realise with my inboard camera that you could actually see in the rearview mirror me popping it back in. So yeah, let's check that out, because that's I find that a bit of fun. And if you turn the volume up and listen very carefully, you can actually hear it pop back in.
Dislocated my fucking shoulder. First shift. Oh, that was a bitch. Oh, let's do it again.
Yep, that's right, I said let's do it again. I was kind of hoping if I took the shifts a bit easier we wouldn't have a problem again, and I wouldn't waste the entire night. Let's see how that went down. Yep, you guessed it, it happened again. So I call it quits for the night after that. That run was better. That was a 14.2 at 100 miles an hour. Still a lot of wheel spin off in first, which I found surprising because I don't get that on the street. So I didn't expect it on the track. It's not prepped, but you know, it's still plenty of rubber and stuff down from being used. Yeah, shifts were bad when you're trying to shift with a dislocated arm. So there's a lot of improvements. I'm pretty sure that is a 12-second car, and from talking to a lot of people at the track as well, I can probably even get into the 11s if I got a really good run. That is not going to happen until next season now though, until after my surgery, because I'm not going to risk this happening again. It's happened way too many times, and it's just worse and worse every single time. It takes me longer to recover every single time it pops out, so we are not doing that again. Speaking of that, here's another clip of me popping it back in yet again. So obviously I wanted to make a better video, but that's what I've got. I find it a little bit interesting still, maybe you do too. But to make up for the lack of V6 turbo going really fast down the quarter mile content, I've got a couple other clips that I'll chuck on the end here for you, some MR2s and some other cool cars.
Is that him now? What is that?